Yeah.
Just all right.
All right.
Go get smart.
Oh, no. I need y'all to understand. This right here is the moment where Cal, or where everybody gets dragged for filth. This is it. This is the moment right here. Are we prepared?
We are prepared.
Let's go.
That day, your teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains plus 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not.
We hope not.
Oh, you also gain plus 2 smarts. Hooray!
Woo.
Right after that, you leave the school premises. You've already failed twice in trying to romance Kale. You know this is your last chance, and as your longest, wackiest adventures tend to be limited to 3 self-contained situations.
Huh.
But this time you feel good. You've brought your A game. You carry with you all the components of your best move yet. A bottle of honey, 40 spoons, a penguin mask, a fervent conviction in your heart, and It's a Sin by the Pet Shop Boys on your iPod.
40 spoon.
And if it works, that penguin mask could be useful later for some good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. The thing is, you focus so much on getting the stuff ready, you didn't realize you have no idea where Kale is right now. He's not playing Pokemon, nor smoking weed by the football field. Your intel doesn't go much further than that, so you're kind of at a dead end here. You were sure you were using your chance at having some agency for deciding how to use the wacky components of your secret flirting move. But it seems you will have to use it on how to find Kale. So, here we go. Great idea. I referred to as a plant scientist, by the way. You go to the city's public greenhouse. It has a laboratory where plant biologists conduct their research and experiments. You tell them your issue. Everyone seems weirded out, but a peal of maniacal laughter arises from the bunch of scientists. Oh, hello, youngster. I may be of help. Everyone called me crazy when I decided to focus my PhD not on a plant species, but on a plant individual. They thought I was an idiot or a creep, but no. I knew of dedicating my adult life to Kale would be of some help to monsterkind one day. And finally, today's the day. I thought this would lead to a situation in which my strangely specific knowledge would improve society in an unexpected way. But I guess helping a high school student find their love in order to get a prom date is just as good. Let me check my notes. You see, I've spent 8 years researching Kale. I have all kinds of information, like his favorite Parks and Rec's character, Andy, obviously, and his favorite MCU hero, Star-Lord, because, quoting Kale, he looks a lot like Andy from Parks and Rec.
Oh, Kale, you dumb motherfucker.
Okay, here. On Thursdays, at this time of day, Kale tends to go to this address. Awesome. You thank this weirdo of a scientist and leave. You go to the address. You stop at the door. You hold the 40 spoons close to your heart and enter. Does everyone see this?
He looks very uncomfortable.
Are we prepared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is the moment. If y'all don't want to get dragged, get out of here. Because this is when it happens.
Ninja. Vanish.
Not again. See, Coach, this is exactly what I was talking about. I just can't anymore, man. Yes, Kale.
Yes, Kale.
Oh, sorry. Continue. Sorry.
Yes, Carol, but it is in your hands to make it all better. Let me help you out by dribbling a bit before I pass you the ball, okay?
Okay. What's happening? You take a quick look at your surroundings. There's a circle of people, all looking awkwardly at you. Is this another intervention?
Wait, was there an intervention earlier in this route, or...?
No.
No.
Ah, no. Now you've seen the sign. Oh. Support group for asexual people in a world so sexualized it may as well be a dating sim.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, my beloved student.
Hello, St. Jack. Now, I know you and I know you don't bear bad intentions, but lately you've been putting Kale in an uncomfortable situation. Now, I know that you're young and there's the hormones and the pressure of stuff like the Monster Prom, which you may think that bringing a date to is a must for everyone. But you see, people are all different, and that's great. Love can take many shapes, and not everything works for everyone, you see. Some people, like many of us in this little group, are aces, asexual.
Full stop. Coach is ace. Let's continue.
We just don't see the point or appeal in sex. We look for romantic relationships that don't involve sex and love partners who can understand and respect that. Other people, like Kale here, are aces, but also arrows, aromantic. I'm sure you understand. No appeal or point in sex, or no appeal or point in romantic love. It's all okay. There are other combinations. In the end, every person is unique in the way that they understand relationships, and that's beautiful. And everything can be even more beautiful if we take the time to understand how other people relate to these concepts, so we can be respectful of their choices, yeah?
Always believe in yourself.
Kale was just telling us that lately you haven't been that respectful of this. No, I'm sure it's not out of bad blood. So what if now, instead of all these wacky hijinks, we just listen? Kale?
Yeah, thanks, Coach. Yeah, listen, I'm not great with words, but let me put my thoughts together. I know you're cool, okay? Like, with Pokemon and stuff. I know you're not bad or anything, but man, since Monster Prom has been drawing closer and closer, everything with you has turned into a means to get a date. Look at Polly. She's like very sexual, and I'm cool with that, and she's cool with me, but she never makes me feel uncomfortable. But every time you appear, it's just like all sex and flirting all the time. It's just too much, man. Like, what now? What's with all the spoons and the penguin mask and honey? Like, look me in the eye and tell me it has nothing to do with flirting and such. You remain silent. Yeah, not cool. You want to say something. You feel like shit. No, please, I'm not mad or anything, but this is not the Shadesiac show. We can talk later, but now you're invading the one day in my week I can feel safe from all of those shenanigans. Please just respect that and leave. Okay?
Oh!
You leave. You have much to think about.
Let's go.
Huh.
You know,
Well, damn.
I told y'all it was coming.
it makes me feel kind of bad for the player character because they're just like, because of the nature of the game, every interaction you have with your friend, with your character friends during that, like, you're in the must really charged in that way where it might not normally be.
And this is why I think we need to, like, low-key stand Polly, because Kale specifically references her and sees her all the time and is like, she is super sexual, but she also doesn't make me, a person who is ace and aromantic, feel like off-put or uncomfortable in any way. Like, she understands and respects stuff. And it's one of those background characteristics about Polly. She has this whole side to her that is like partying and hijinks, but in the points where it really matters, she's dead-ass serious. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. Not that we're gonna get to call you that for the rest of this game, really. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people just decide to go with it.
It makes you think about
Quite
the
the
game.
feat. +2 creativity. Like, it's one of those things, like, they put something in here for just everybody. But it's like, he literally does not appear as a romanceable option except for the special event because he's not romanceable. The thing is, we were playing in a thing where Calculester is raising a plant, and Calculester drops a major spoiler right at the first time we ran Kale, which is like, someone was asking if Calculester was trying to was trying to date or romance his plant, and he's like, I looked this up on the internet. Plants are aromantic and asexual, according to the internet. And Kale is a plant monster. And I'm just like, oh, so just go ahead and spoil us on the secret path right quick. But continue. You could just start doing something productive. Or you could put on your blanket and get some old ghost shenanigans. You're looking for someone, but you run into the person that might finally see through your ghostly deception, apart from boring Liam.
Hiya!
Hiya! Wait. What's this? Another ghost? No. I can't believe this.
Finally, someone else notices. This is clearly just Pancake wearing a...
I can't believe it because it's just too cool to be true.
Come on, it's neither cool nor true.
Shh, Liam. I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over all your jealousy. So tell me, how did you die? We have to share so much ghost gossip. Our ghost sip, as I like to call it.
Good question. Time to improve a lie with another bigger lie. Wow, I love that you didn't even take a moment. That's just stupid.
You mean stupidly awesome?
How did you choose
No,
to do?
just plain stupid. Also, which got a party? Dionysus? Ninkasi? The deer person?
I have a walkthrough. Who cares, you party pooper?
I'm just saying, her story has more holes than the actual holes cut out of the blanket she is clearly wearing.
Shut up, Liam. Maybe we should sacrifice you to the god of party.
You don't like such bad vibes, and because of that, you start dancing. Polly joins you.
Ghost dance!
I swear I'm gonna follow you around until you take off that sheet. Not a chance, but for now, ghost dance. Also, you gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Oh, hey, that reminds me of... There's like this whole, like, freaking...
Monster Prom.
Monster.
It's party time!
My name is Calculester.
Did he just...
Yep.
Did who just what?
He said uwu.
Oh, I heard my name is Calculester.
Yep,
I
same.
I heard uwu.
He does uwu sometimes.
I mean, he does, like, I think it just sounds different for everybody.
I can do this.
We'll see.
Wait, did we just hear that player character's voice?
Yes.
Oh.
I hope do I have the stats for Zoe? If not, I can go alone and still get my...
I think,
Why?
what is Zoe? Zoe is,
I think creativity and charm?
As long as she's not smart, I'm probably good.
well, let's look that up real quick, because we don't want you to, like, throw all of that effort away, yeah?
Yeah.
No, you should have enough. You definitely have enough. The only thing you might not have enough of is hearts.
Her stats that she requires, or the high ones, are... Oh, good lord.
What?
It's definitely high creativity. Because I think smarts and creativity is Liam. What is it? Creativity and charm for Zoe?
Yeah, it's
Sounds right.
creativity and charm with, I think, a secondary stat of either
Fun or boldness? I think fun. Kind of like Cal.
Okay, so I think it's like, yeah, it's probably smarts, creativity. I think it's like what? Smarts, creativity, and charm, maybe?
Yeah.
You should be fine.
I should be.
Yeah,
good.
you should
As
be
long as it's not
okay
smart.
here.
Alright.
I like how you can see an eye and a mouth through the hole on the veins. That's just a nice detail.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage to ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Do it, Green. Do it.
Do it, coward.
Coops. Not a chance in the world, darling. You're boredom on a stick.
Wait, what?
You'd bore me to death. And then what would I be? A meta ghost? Pass.
Bye.
See ya.
What?
No way, boo.
It's okay. You moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. You became a functional person. Eventually, you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day, in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day.
Jeez.
And thus you live the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing.
Let's do this!
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to the prom.
Well, did you not make the stats for Polly?
Yeah.
Hold on for a moment here.
Might have been a heart thing.
I see. Searching valid excuse. You see, Artie, my family acquaintance has nondescript mild to serious disease, and so I cannot attend this social event that I don't want to attend with you.
What? I had all the stats I needed. And a lot of hearts. How?
I am deeply sorry.
Erasing memory of this mess.
Has excuse been
Starting
confusing?
rejection
Yes,
protocol.
no. Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You became fixated on it and never became a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at parties and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the Monster Prom. It's as weird and sad as it
Let's
sounds.
go.
Oh, jeez.
You finally
all
pluck
of
up
us
your
just
courage
automatic-
to ask your beloved to the Monster Prom.
Ha.
Okay, I guess I must have not had enough heart, or maybe that knockoff to my boldness was
It's
also a knockoff of my hearts.
more than likely it's a heart stat.
Well, I tried.
Fair.
Whoa, prom together, so we're becoming canon.
OMG!
I have to start making attack videos. These people can write fics about us. So exciting. So potentially. While I do start that, start thinking the best ship name for us. I mean, there are so many options. And the dress, I choose something that can be easily cosplayed by fans. See you there.
This is a fanfic come true.
Prom night was wild. You spent all night discussing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And how strongly you believe it is just a prequel of Jurassic Park.
You know that during countless millennia, Zoe devoured the sanity of millions of people, bringing entire realities.
Yeah, we have different ones.
Zoe was skeptical at first, but she surely got aroused by the intensity of your arguments.
Yet, on prom night, she blew your mind in a very different way. Wink. Was it because of the
are we ready?
ghost line?
The drag part 2.
Oh,
Last
Jesus.
no one to prom. You don't feel like it, as you still feel guilty about how blind you were to Kale's feelings. Maybe you need to take it a notch down and switch from pursuing love at any cost to doing some introspection in order to grow as a person. And damn, you really feel like shit. Better than asking anyone to prom would be asking Kale to forgive you for being an asshole. Speaking of Kale. Hey, Shadesiak. So, yeah, what a night the other day, huh? You start apologizing for everything. You tell them that you put a lot of thought into what he said, and that you're determined to be more thoughtful from now on. You'll still pursue love, but now you'll be more observant of other people instead of pushing your own agenda to the point of not caring about what the other person thinks or feels. It's okay. I forgive you. I know you're not a bad person. Just a very horny one. But it's good if this whole situation helped you think about it. It did. Listen, what about this? Would you want to come with me to prom?
Aw, you blush.
No date, no flirting, just as friends. I know you guys have like 100 people you'd want to take as a date or something, but maybe you can also just like have a good time, like without sex or love involved. I promise it can be fun like that too. Trust me. I know. Oh, that's actually great. Yes, this is what you need to learn to have a good time without thinking about boinking your classmates 24/7. This will be good for you. And you really want to get to know Kale. He seems like a good guy. So, you say yes. Perfect. I'll see you there. And so the Monster Prom arrives. You go with Kale, platonically. And it's actually great. You have lots of fun just talking about Pokemon, smoking weed, and having a good time. He's a calm guy who's really fun once you get to know him. This has been good. You didn't realize how intense you could be about your own interest. Now, you learn that sometimes it's good to just stop for a moment and listen so you can learn about other people. People are all different, and even if sometimes you feel like the star of your own film, it shouldn't be grounds for you to impose your reality on others. You feel happy that this adventure ended up being not that much about yourself. And you feel happier that you've grown enough to give Kale space so he can really be in the picture. Most likely to survive for a year drinking only her own pee. Pancake.
Don't like that.
I can't explain.
You do not
And
wish it.
Zoe is quoting BTS, I believe.
Indeed she is. Like, y'all. Come through with these life lessons, Monster Prom. Bless us all. I am so happy that I did this background research so we could make sure to have that whole adventure because we needed to see that today. Hold on, let's roll through these ending credits real quick.